This episode of Android Authority is brought to you by Full Sail University. Well, flagship season is fast approaching, but until then, we've got some goodies. So far, the rumor mill has said that aside from adding a micro SD card slot and possibly waterproofing into the mix, the Galaxy S7 will largely look the same as its predecessor. Over the weekend, Evan Blass, aka WeevyLeaks, also brought us alleged renders of the Galaxy S7 that further confirmed this claim, at least as far as the front of the device is concerned. Curious how the back will look? Well, Evan has got our back again, this time showing off the rear. Samsung also put out a short teaser clip featuring its Gear VR headset. It's possible that virtual reality will be incorporated somehow into the launch of the Galaxy S7. And there has been some confusion regarding a third version, the Galaxy S7 Plus, possibly launching at the Mobile World Congress. But our current understanding is that only a 5.1-inch Galaxy S7 and a 5.5-inch Galaxy S7 Edge are coming on February 21st. And as expected, LG has confirmed via Twitter that it will announce its upcoming G5 flagship on Sunday, February 21st, the same day as the Galaxy S7. Thanks to our exclusive leak a few weeks ago, we know that the LG G5 will come in a thinner, taller, and wider package, along with a redesigned chassis. It's also expected to come with some notable goodies, such as a rear-mounted fingerprint sensor, a 5.6-inch Quad HD display, an iris scanner, and a secondary ticker display like what's found on the LG V10, as well as a Magic slot that can be used with different hardware accessories. Other reports have speculated that the device could sport a 16-megapixel rear camera, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, 3GB of RAM, and 32GB of onboard storage. You'll also be interested to know that a leaked photograph purported to be the front of the HTC One M10 has surfaced, and it looks quite a lot like the One A9. Now, there's no HTC logo on the front of this device, and it looks like the company has ditched the black bar that has haunted the M series so far. An elongated oval-shaped home button rests on the bottom of the device, and there's some speculation that it's also a fingerprint sensor. The volume and power buttons are housed on the right side of the phone, and the power button looks pleasantly ridged like the edge of a coin, which should make it immediately identifiable with the brush of your fingertip. Now, what we're not seeing is the second front-facing speaker below the display, so that may mean that boom sound speakers aren't going to be making the cut in this model. All in all, this look is fairly in line with what we were expecting from the One M10. Solid metal construction and what looks like a 5.1-inch QHD AMOLED display. Under the hood, the device is rumored to run a Snapdragon 820 chipset, 32GB of onboard storage, 4GB of RAM. We're also expecting a micro SD card slot for additional memory, and a 12-megapixel ultra pixel rear camera. And for those of you who are lovers of Swiftkey, you'll be interested to know that Microsoft is acquiring Swiftkey to the tune of $250 million. Both Microsoft and Swiftkey have confirmed the acquisition. The Swiftkey team will be joining Microsoft and continue to work on both Android and iOS apps, which will continue to be available free in their respective app stores. According to Microsoft's EVP of Technology and Research, Harry Shum, the acquisition, quote, further demonstrates Microsoft's desire to bring key apps and technologies to platforms from Windows to Android to iOS, unquote. You know, it's become a bit of a cliche now. People learn how to create an app, but don't learn how to distribute it and get it in the hands of the people who actually want it. That's where Full Sail is going to be a big help. With the Mobile Development Undergraduate Degree Program, you'll learn how to both create and distribute apps. And if you're ready to advance your development skills, check out the Mobile Gaming Graduate Program. Students receive a MacBook, industry software, plus iOS and Android devices. And if you're ready to compete in this rapidly growing industry, visit fullsail.edu/authority. Thanks for watching Android Army. My name is Jayce. Love to connect with you right up here on Twitter. You also don't want to forget about my brothers and sister in Android who are working super hard to be your source for all things Android.